Welcome to this casted 1v1 game, played by UnVACcinated, around 1700 ELO in 1v1, versus SoldieR, around 1900 ELO in 1v1. SoldieR is a pretty high-ranked player. Alright, let's start. Spawning on the right of the map, we have UnVACcinated playing as Inca, versus SoldieR playing as Russia. This map is Mongolia. There is a trading post line at the top of the map for TPs. And then there's some mats, some natives. You can make rattan shields. These are shock infantry, kind of like cav. And also you can make some Tatar archers. These are like cav archers. Lots of yaks on this map. I think around like 20 yaks. And then each player starts with a treasure. Oh, you got it already. You get like a scout, a Mongolia scout. And then you could use the scout to grab those yaks. You can see there's a Mongol scout that UnVACcinated has grabbed. So usually you need to grab that treasure first, and then grab the yaks. Especially for Russia, since Russia is very food heavy civ. He's not making vills. He's at 5 vills. These are like the basic starting vills. Okay, he's eating the cow. So he's doing a fast age up. He's macroing for the fast age up. He's gathering nothing but food. Okay, so he's aging up with the philosopher prince. So normally you gather food like 0.84 the base value for food. If you eat the yaks, it's faster, so that's why he ate the yak to age up a little bit faster there. Alright, so if he has grabbed the Mongol scout earlier, at least he could deal with this. Now he's getting snared by vaccinated explorer. So he hasn't picked a deck yet. He's aging with no... he's not making any vills, so he's just aging up quickly. So I guess he's sending a unit shipment early on to harass UnVACcinated, or he's sending like 700 coin to age up to FF. Okay, let's check from a UnVACcinated perspective. He's grabbed 4 cows, 4 yaks, starting with 2 Kencha houses. He hasn't aged up yet. And SoldieR is nearly finished in aging up. He's hurting his hunt to STC, very good. Okay, now he's cooing vills the first time. Right. UnVACcinated now has 5 yaks. He's got enough res to age up. Aging up with the wise woman. Wise woman give him free priestesses. These are like the war priests for Aztec. Okay. Just using his scout and his explorer to try to get that 45 XP out of the Russian explorer. Using his chassis to scout around space, see what he's up to. SoldieR has aged up already. Sending 5 Cossacks. 5 Cossacks arrive at 3 minutes 40 seconds. And UnVACcinated is still in age 1. He's aging up halfway through. So he doesn't have any units to defend SoldieR's raid. SoldieR's raiding with his 5 Cossacks. Okay, he sees the raid. He's getting idled. All his vills is idle in TC. Oh, he's not using his llama to work in the plaza. That's wasted. Okay, UnVACcinated is eating up his yaks. The safest way to gather res, because you could put him as close to the TC as possible while these are scattered out. The Cossacks are just being annoying, raiding them. He's trying to convert, using the priestess to convert the Cossack. Can he convert one? No, the TC fire shot the Mongolian scout and then killed one. Right, nothing much happening there. Again, eating is yacked. As you can see, you gather 2 food per second as compared to 0.84. So that's like more than double the speed. Oh, he should eat this one. Oh yeah, he's eating it. Good. Alright, so Vaccinated has a lot of unit shipments in H2, but he's even 700 coin. So I think he's doing an FF. Okay. Let's check Soldier's perspective. Okay, he's making villas. He doesn't have any military buildings. No blockhouses, no stables. With another house. He sent 700 coin. Maybe he's aging up? No, he's making villas. He's just using the 4 Cossacks to raid, harass him. And he's done a pretty good job idling Vaccinated. Again, his builds are inside the TC. And he's using the Priestess to zone out these Cossacks. If you convert 1 Cossacks, it's pretty huge because he loses 1 unit to raid, and then Vaccinated has an extra military unit to fight to defend the raid. So that's why Soldier pulls out right away when he sees the Priestess trying to convert them. Alright, Vaccinated has clicked the age up. The Chief just gives them a TC wagon. All those on wood. Still, no military buildings for Vaccinated. Neither does Soldier have one. So the only military units are the Cossacks from the card from Soldier. Okay, I think he's trying to get this treasure. Soldier is sending 700 wood. He's close to having the res to age up. He's got that in. Treasure. Vaccinated is just spamming houses. So for Inca, the houses they have generate food. So it's sort of like the Dutch banks. Dutch banks, they generate coin. For Inca, the houses generate food. So he's spamming these. So he's sort of like booming now. So he's going to age 3. Let's check his unit ship. He's a lot of unit shipments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 unit shipments. So you could expect a very strong timing push. You got Cav, Pikes, a Goon unit, Skirms, and then Cav. Okay, he's putting his Priestess and Llama to the plaza, and he's on the XP dance. So he's getting a lot of XP, getting a lot of cards, so he could send a lot of these shipments. Pretty good strategy there. Okay, TC. Yep, to secure the coin line. This is worth 5k coin. Worth a lot of value. Very good placement there. How about Soldier? Soldier has also clicked up to aging with the adventurer. It will give him 17 strelets. A very good placement here at the blockhouse. So if he gets attacked, he could use TC fire plus the blockhouse fire. Very close to him. If the market could be placed here, I think it will be perfect. But it's fine. Like he could act like a wall here. Wall of the coin line. And also protects the TC. That's okay. So still not making any units. These are from the shipment. It's got a stable, got a blockhouse. Let's check from UnVACcinated's perspective. It's got 5 pikes. He doesn't have any military building yet, so this is from the big button. The town center has a big button. For I think 600 food, you get 5 pikes. This is from the card. Bullets warriors. The Bullis Warriors, they have a splash damage. Multiplier against all cav, so including heavy cav and also light cav, the Dragoon units. Alright, Cossacks has spotted the war chief. He's trying to build a fort right in the center of the map, taking map control, controlling another coin miner. And also an interesting thing is that the Bullis Warriors, they could like have a they could snare units, so you could see the Strelets are snared to 2.92 movement speed. The Baseman deals splash damage, so the Strelets are in stagger mode, very good there. So to minimize the damage received from the Baseman, SoldieR has some Cav Archers out. But all these units counter them. Bullis Warriors counter Goons, and also the Macemen counter Goons. Alright, the fort has been safely built. Just 5 more seconds left. Let's check from SoldieR's perspective. SoldieR is kind of housed. He's sending Strelets, he's making Strelets, so that's like a 29 Strelet pop there. So that will be able to counter all those units. Counter the Bullis Warriors, counter the Macemen. It's making Opportunics. Alright, that's a huge pop there. He's researching the Strelets, veteran upgrade. Meanwhile, UnVACcinated is pushing. He's got pretty huge army. He's got skirms, horakas. These are like Avis units. They deal siege damage. As Bullis, he has pikes. Okay, these pikes. This is from the second big button from the TC. So still, UnVACcinated has no military unit buildings except the fort. So his units are not upgraded, like the pikes and they have Chimu? Nope. Okay. He's sending the Chimu card. And the fort could also pop units out. So he has a very strong time push. He has 37 units. He even has more units than Russia. 37 versus 34. Okay, now he has a bigger mass. Alright, UnVACcinated is chipping down the buildings slowly one by one. Got the market down, got the blockhouse down. UnVACcinated has just so many units. He has 49 units, just overwhelmed the opponent. The Chimus are getting in the snare. The Bullis is also snaring the units. The Macemen and Pikes are just tanking damage, trying to get a snare, while these ranged units get their shots off. The Bullis targeting the Goons of Cav, very well done. And the Strelets are just getting shredded by the Avis. The Avis have more range. SoldieR's units are just dwindling down. He can't even build a market there, he need to build somewhere safer. Okay, he has just sent Cossacks. Yeah, Cossacks could be used to deal with the Horaka, the Avis. But he still needs a solution. He needs Strelets to deal with the Bullis Warriors. Okay, more Pikes coming in. Let's check from UnVACcinated's perspective. He has sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unit shipments. No wonder the huge unit pop. The TC is very low on health. All his villagers inside. That's 33 vills. Maybe he should have sent the Falks instead of the Optionics better to deal with the infantry mass. Because he had like Cav archers on the field, at least those could like defend Cav if he's charging into Cav. Final fight here. Bolus warriors are just doing all the work, dealing with the Cossacks, sniping all those Cav archers. It's a quick game, but it was pretty intense. Like every unit shipment counts, every card counts. So it was quite an interesting strategy, doing the fast age up, and then surprising the enemy with the 5 Cossacks before your opponent could go to H2. So this is a pretty strong timing. But what should you do after follow-up? So he had a really huge window there. He had no units. He was just making vills to get his eco back up. And then his opponent, UnVACcinated, had time to do what he wanted to do. So he just make it FF and then just sent all the unit shipments. And also, I think if SoldieR, if he could have got the Mongol scout earlier, he would have more yaks. And then, like, even if he got pressured, he could send the yaks at the back somewhere safe, and he could still gather resources from the yaks. And maybe if he has extra food, he could use the market to sell the food and then get wood or coin, whatever he wants. So I guess he should have done that earlier. But that's quite an interesting strategy. Let's check the stats. So UnVACcinated with the most res, most units kills, most units. Eco is pretty even actually. Even the unit count is pretty close. Guess because of the unit shipments for Inca makes up the unit count. Two minutes 55 seconds age up, age shoot. That's very quick. Very fast age up. He didn't make any vills. And then he made vills once he aged up. And then his first unit shipment is around, yeah, that's 5 Cossacks. 3 minutes. 3 minutes 35 seconds. Yeah, here we got it. That's very, very fast. And UnVACcinated hasn't even clicked age up, I suppose. Maybe he is still aging. So his villas are very like vulnerable during the transition. So if he raided a lot of villas, he did a lot of damage there, then he would have won the game. Like, but he couldn't raid. He got repelled by the priestesses. Like he couldn't get close to the TC. If UnVACcinated didn't have the priestesses, and also if this map doesn't have yaks, he could have gathered from the yaks, then maybe SoldieR would have done better. Because now, like, UnVACcinated could use these priestesses to deal with the raids, and also he could gather safely from the yaks. So he isn't, like, he has been idled a lot, but he still has, like, a safeguard. He still has a plan B to deal with it. Okay, so that's it for this game.